language shapes our thought, what we think influences our actions, and discriminatory language reinforces sexist behavior and attitudes. Within a previous organization that I had worked at, women in sales was a very scarce occurrence. The teams were predominantly male-dominated. After a few months being in the role, I had noticed some of my colleagues making very inappropriate comments towards me. On one occasion, where I had gone through to a customer visit with my manager, there were sexual connotations that were directed at me, which made me feel really uncomfortable. After this, I had gone through to HR to actually raise my concerns with them, after which they dismissed them, saying that my male colleagues were just trying to become friends with me and connect with me, and it was really something innocent.
One particular manager said to me, well, I can't give you this promotion because you'll just get married and have children, and that's a waste of my time. So then later in my career, and I hadn't married and I was very focused on my career, my boss said to me, oh, so now you're just going to be a career woman and you're not going to marry. And he said it in a detrimental way, like I wasn't being a woman or being something motherly, which was, again, very disheartening.
When I was in high school, I really needed a job, and I decided to apply to this restaurant. And I went for the interview, and the manager literally looked at me and said, this is a job for a man. It's very heavy. The restaurant is super busy. I'm not sure you will be able to keep up.
Me da miedo utilizar el transporte público porque he sufrido de acoso en varias ocasiones. Una vez que iba en el autobús, iba un señor tocándose delante de mí. Camino de mi casa al transporte público, no había día que no me dijeran piropos desagradables.
Well, in 1996, I decided to take a year off work to go back to university and do my Diploma of Education. And it was the same year that my 5-year-old son started school. And because my wife worked, I was able to drop him off and pick him up every day, as you do. I remember early on, one of the first mornings, that I dropped him off at school, and I was waiting outside his classroom with all the mums, and I was the only dad. And one of the mums came up to me and asked me, how come you're not at work? Where's your wife?
When I did marry and I did have children, I found it really challenging with just balancing the expectations of proving my self-worth, proving I was still good at what I did.
Pero no es solo el acoso lo que sufrimos día con día, sino también hace aproximadamente 1 año y medio compré mi casa. Y amigos, cuando me preguntan cuánto pago, en lugar de felicitarme, me dicen que gano más que ellos.
And I said, listen, I think I will be just fine. Please provide me with like some sort of a trial period. So he agreed, and I actually ended up working there for like 5 years. And he personally told me that I am one of, their best kitchen staff. I was really happy that I was able to break that bias and prove to him that women can really do anything if they put their mind into it.
They really build a sense of gender stereotype around me, and I guess it's that stereotype that perpetuates inequality.
We have to be able to have not just the same pay, but the same opportunity and the same assumptions that we want to aspire for the same levels of seniority or the same opportunities or the same diversity. And it doesn't have to be the same, it just has to be an equal opportunity to aspire, I think.